You need to start playing D&D. Now, I know that sounds a bit pushy, but I know that it's also something that you've been wanting to do for a while. And now is a great time to get started. So before you say, "Oh no, I don't know where to learn how to play and I'm terrible at role-playing." No, you aren't. You just don't have practice. And learning how to play is a lot easier than you think. And this is coming from a very inexperienced D&D nerd. I'm just a cat bro. Learning how to roleplay better simply comes from practice and study, which means you gotta play and watch people play. That former one is a bit less important, but a big portion of RP is confidence, which you only gain the more and more you step out of your comfort zone and do it. As an introvert, I know it can be hard, but the rewards are so great when you have a beautiful character moment. And for studying, you can watch movies or shows and just learn from the actors. A helpful tool I came up with was watching a show with a character that was like my character in D&D, and saying the character's lines as my character. You don't have to do this, but it's something that I found helps you get into the mindset of your character. And I learned D&D mostly from YouTube and the Player's Handbook. Both were free because my dad owned the book. So while I may be a bit biased, I recommend watching Joe Cat's old Crap Guide to D&D videos, Critical Role's Handbook or Helper videos, and maybe one or two of my guides, shameless plug. And don't worry too much if you don't get all the rules down to a T, because I doubt even the great Matthew Mercer knows all the rules or even owns all the books. And you don't need to own all the books or the fancy dice, and you don't need to be a theater kid or have the ability to change your voice for different characters. And while all those things are nice and add to the experience of playing D&D, they're just extra things that are added on. Now, what is the base experience of D&D, you may ask? Well, it's a lot like any other board game. Enjoying the warm company of your beloved friends and family, along with drinks, snacks, and maybe some food. Pleasant conversations and small talk, diving across the table at each other. Some of my closest friends are people I've met through D&D during a very depressing time in my life, and they helped bring a smile to my face. So, your next party could be an incredible joy to play alongside, or they might ruin the whole campaign for you. But you'll never know until you try. And whether you choose to be a player or a DM, just know that it's okay to make mistakes. You're not going to be the next Matthew Mercer, Travis Willingham, Joe Cat, or Zach the Bold. Hell, you probably won't ever be like them. And that's a good thing, because the longer you play, the more that D&D will become a part of you. And soon, you won't be copying how you see other players or DMs play the game, because it will be how you want to do it. Thanks for watching.